I'm just going to have a quick look at Yarra Valley Race 2 on Saturday. It's an interesting race. There's three horses here that go around at really big odds that are all worth nibbling at on an each-way basis. And that's number 1, Devil's Master, which is 91 and 16. Number 4, Spinach, which is 51 and 9. And number 6, Elusive Rubi, which is 91 and 16. As I said, worth a minor nibble on an each-way basis. The two market leaders in the race are the two Dirty Mind at 2.90 and the 10 Lady Shalar at $2. Admittedly, they've both got decent form coming into this, but weirder things have happened in racing, and they're both pretty short from a value perspective. And these three have got enough little factors in their form profiles to suggest one of them could run a big race and run a drum and give us a return. The one, Devil's Masters by Master of Design, the good son of Redute's Choice out of an Ali Royale mare, son of Royal Academy, good speed on speed pedigree. From the John and Chris Ledger yard, went to Tumut last start and failed over 1,000, beaten 5 lengths. Now, that's interesting because that's the same race that Elusive Rubi comes through last start, and it's also from the John and Chris Ledger yard. Matthew Chadwick jumps on Elusive Rubi, claims 2 in with 55.5. I'll just go back to the one, Devil's Master. Devil's Master, prior to that, tried to make all at Uchuka over 1,200 on a heavy track, knocked up, failed. The other horses that sat on the speed in that race have got good subsequent form, suggesting that the depth out of that race is all right. And the fact that Devil's Master showed enough speed to be able to lead him that day tells me it may have a bit of ability. The trial second at Tatura, Splitting Majestical, or More Than Involved, stacks up. And this is second up to 1,200 metres and actually rises in class from that 12K maiden to a 27K maiden. The fact that John and Chris Ledger have risen both their two charges in class, the other being Elusive Rubi, sparks a little bit of interest. Elusive Rubi, the other one at $91, which is the second one that we want to back as well on an each-way basis. It's deceivingly well-bred, good speed pedigree by Rubik out of a Wanted mare. Gets in with 55.5 after the claim. Third up from a spell. This trial second at Wangaratta back here on the 13th of December. The form stacks up out of that left, right and centre. Failed first up at Wangaratta, went to Tumut, finished last, now rises slightly in class as the second charge from the John and Chris Ledger yard. So the fact that an astute yard rises them both into a stronger maiden sparks a little bit of interest. And the third one that's worth nibbling at is the 4, Spinach, which is $51 and $9. That's by sheer talent, the good son of Redute's Choice, underrated size son of Redute's Choice, finished second in the Australian Guineas out of a Pence sled mare. Wink has come off first time. Craig Weeding's training at 18% in his last 50 runners. Finished fifth in a Tatura 1,450 metre maiden prior to its debut. Then tried 1,600 at Wagga, where it was beaten 36 lengths out of sight. But the fact that it was a 1,450 trial, only beaten 3.9, then went to 1,600 and now drops back to 1,200 on a quick or on an 11-day backup with Winkers off first time, it just doesn't add up. And that sort of suggests to me that there may be something going on here. So at the $51 and $9, it's also worth nibbling at on an each-way basis. So the three that we want to nibble at here are the 1, Devil's Master, 91 and 16, the 6, Elusive Rubi, 91 and 16, and the 4, Spinach, 51 and 9. All worth a minor nibble on an each-way basis in Yarra Valley Race 2 on Saturday. Thanks.